A newly discovered species of beetle has been named after young climate activist Greta Thunberg. Nelloptodes gretae bears little resemblance to its namesake. It is less than 1 millimeter long, and has no wings or eyes. The insect does, however, have two long pigtail-like antennae. Scientist Dr. Michael Darby said he chose the name because he was immensely impressed by the Swedish teenagers' environmental campaigning. Gretae was first found in Kenya in the 1960s by William Block, who donated his samples to the Natural History Museum in London in 1978. It has been held in one of the museum's collections since. Dr. Darby was studying this collection when he came across the then nameless species. By naming the beetle after Ms. Thunberg, he said, he wanted to acknowledge her outstanding contribution in raising awareness of environmental issues. It has now been formally named in the Entomologist's Monthly magazine. Dr. Max Barkley, the museum's senior curator in charge of beetles, said the name was apt because it is likely that undiscovered species are being lost all the time, before scientists have even named them, because of biodiversity loss. So it is appropriate to name one of the newest discoveries after someone who has worked so hard to champion the natural world and protect vulnerable species, he added. Who else has an animal named after them? For scientists, naming a newly discovered species after themselves is simply not done, which means they need to be a bit more creative. This is how we now have a parasite named after Bob Marley, Gnathia marleyi, a genus of fish called after Richard Dawkins, Dawkinsia, and a small park's worth of species, both alive and extinct, named after Sir David Attenborough. Sometimes animals are named after celebrities the scientists admire, as with the gretae beetle, or a spider called Spintharis Leonardo DiCaprio.